Welcome back to the SuperPanicFrenzy podcast. I'm Steven Suptic.
I'm Reina Scully.
I'm in pain.
Give us our topics, my friend.
I have the topics printed out on a sheet of 8x11 paper with 3 holes in it, but the first topic that caught me by surprise, it was on Reddit.
Oh, you could have stopped talking about it. It's so annoying.
It baffles me because, I guess the first movie didn't really meet
tell us
the
the
budgetary
movie.
requirements. Pacific Rim.
Oh, we were just reported
God
on this today for
damn it.
SourceFed Nerd. Pacific Rim it wasn't a US box office
But it
smash.
did well overseas.
It did really well overseas.
Too well.
It did well
beat
here.
the
It did $400
cost?
million.
Why won't
$400
they make another
million.
one?
Worldwide?
Well, I
Yeah,
guess-
do you know why?
Yeah.
Because China loved it, but it cost
Yeah.
$200 million to make, so they only made their money back and
I
then
guess
half
Guillermo
again.
Del Toro, though,
again.
is notorious
That's how
for
much it
picking
costs
up,
to make?
$200 million to make.
Oh,
Oh,
but it's so good.
God.
Did you like Pacific Rim?
I mean, it's not necessarily a good movie.
No,
I
yeah, but
just
it's
thought it was
fun.
fun.
It was fun. Yeah, it's a good ride.
My pet hate with it, my pet peeve, sorry, is that they had 2 Australians in there. They had the Australian father-son team, and they hired an American and an Englishman to play the Australians. Now, and the Australian accent, Australians can do other accents very well, which is why we're stealing all your
The one
jobs.
dude's from Son of Anarchy, right? Sons of Anarchy?
No, he was the main guy. That was the main.
From Sons of Anarchy, though?
Yeah.
Is he Australian?
No.
No, he's American,
No.
doing an Australian accent.
No,
he
he wasn't.
American, doing an American accent.
That he was the main guy who was American. Rob Kaczynski was the English guy doing the Australian accent, and then there was a New Yorker playing his
Is
father.
it Idris Elba? Idris Elba?
Idris Elba?
He's a DJ. I don't know if you guys realize that. He does DJ stuff. Yeah. He's
That's
always
crazy.
I always see him on these Sennheiser posts. The dude DJs at events. It's weird. He's like, who's that other dude that was in, who's the guy in Lord of the Rings that DJs in LA?
We don't know.
Hodor DJs.
Does he? No way!
Hodor?
No way does Hodor
Really
DJ.
known for it.
Shia,
That's
not
crazy.
Shia
And he's
LaBeouf.
got face tattoos.
Um,
Hodor's got like stars across his eyes.
Oh my god, that's so weird.
he's in Wilfred. The guy who's in Wilfred.
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood.
He
Yeah, I've
used
seen
to
him
in
DJ at an event.
Is he good?
No way.
Yeah, he's great.
Really?
awesome.
Yeah, he's really funny.
Elijah Wood does so many strange things.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's
Oh,
great.
so he's like in on all the jokes then. It's not like him like trying out things and
He's
being
the
weird.
best.
Yeah.
And Wilfred's amazing. Pacific Rim 2, though, why was it canceled? It was
Probably
can-
costs too much.
From what I understand, Guillermo del Toro,
Right.
Godiva del Toro is notorious for
Guillermo del Toro.
having like a ton of projects and like skimping out on a lot of them. Like Hellboy 3.
Well, that wouldn't have done well.
I supposedly they only promised him Hellboy 2 because they wanted him to direct another movie that they thought would benefit them a lot more.
Right. But Pacific Rim 2, wait, I didn't know it didn't do well in the US.
Yeah, no,
No.
Pacific Rim did.
Oh,
really poorly
I thought
in
it
the
did
US.
fantastically. Wait, is Emily Blunt the girl that's in it?
No, you're thinking of Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh, that was a good movie
really
too.
liked
I
Edge of
freaking
Tomorrow,
loved
yeah.
Edge
That's
of Tomorrow.
now called Live Die Repeat.
Yep.
Oh,
They
yeah.
changed the name of it. That
Did that do
marketing.
well on Blu-ray, or is it just a shit fest?
I think it's getting more and more, but the marketing for that one was so poorly done.
Yeah.
And then they changed the name to try
How
and
did
give that a
it change
It's
the
bump.
weird because a movie with Tom. I mean, it had to have done well because Tom Cruise is in it, and he.
I thought it was an amazing
It was a
movie.
really good
It
movie.
was
Yeah.
It
really
was
fun.
surprisingly good.
Are you going to TwitchCon?
No.
Just us.
Just
Yes.
Okay, so when is that? That's in a couple
That's
weeks,
next
right?
week.
Is that next week?
That's
Is
next
that next
weekend.
weekend?
Yeah.
Ooh, this weekend I'm visiting my parents.
Yay!
Yay! I'll be there right
Yay!
now.
What are your parents like?
My dad. Imagine the dad from King of the Hill,
Yep.
He says that
and
all
then
the time.
my mom. Imagine. Oh God, how do I describe my? Imagine
You
me
look
as a
like
woman.
the son from American Dad.
Oh, you look like Steve
Yeah.
from American Dad. Can you do his
What?
voice? You could do his voice.
I
yeah,
don't know,
pretty
I
much.
can't-
It's just
I can
really
do,
nasally.
I can do Morty, I guess.
You can do more.
Yeah,
you
it's like-
really can.
Oh, Rick, we gotta go. Or,
Oh my
Oh, jeez.
oh, jeez, Rick.
I think
I
this is a
can't
good
take it
idea.
anymore.
Wow.
See,
done
I
that
don't
too
think
many-
this is a good idea.
I don't think this is a good idea, Rick.
How good is that? I love it.
I guess at TwitchCon, what are we doing there?
We have a 15-minute stage interview with Soma. That's pretty freaking cool.
We don't do interviews.
No, we don't because we mess it up.
And we are
got
gonna
this.
fuck that up so hard.
Yeah, we're gonna curse and like say really uncouth stuff.
I
and it's
remember
gonna be
originally
really
we were
embarrassing.
intended to do a panel there, but that got canceled.
Well, it didn't. First of all, it never got approved by us. It just got booked without our knowledge. So that's pretty sad.
That's the best. Are you looking at the cheat sheet for today?
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh.
I have a cheat sheet of 8x11 paper with all the topics for
Okay,
today.
it's 1997.
At TwitchCon, though, we're doing a YouTuber challenge, so be on the lookout for
Ooh,
that.
that's an exciting video. I love those challenge videos.
It's
that we
fun to go
do.
around an event and look for different peers that you know, and then just get them to do really terrible things. But in the comments, let us know what you'd like. We did last time we went to PAX. We did a YouTuber jelly bean disgusting
It's a
challenge.
disgusting jelly bean
and
challenge.
we had
Oh, I got really drunk in the office and I ate. I'm so sorry. I haven't told him. Do I do it now?
Yeah, do it now. This is so funny. Do it now.
who does this affect?
I don't know if you noticed that the jelly beans went missing from your desk.
I didn't notice because I never cared about them.
But I was there for this. I
You
didn't
ate
stop.
the jelly beans drunk?
She was drunk.
Was this the same day that you did that thing with Sam?
Yeah,
During
yeah.
the drunk
Yeah,
thing? Oh,
that's
cool.
And then I went into your office and I saw the jelly beans and I ate them all. And that was just not a great experience
I was
because
gonna
some of them tasted
say,
like boogers.
We even
But you just
separated
didn't care.
them. Like we separated them. One box was full of good ones. The other box was full of shit ones.
I think I ate just the shit ones. Oh my god! I remember just like, going, this is so
disgusting.
bad.
That's
And
disgusting.
it like permeates your senses too.
Ugh.
It's like everything is covered in that shit.
But were you drunk enough to where it didn't really matter, or did
No,
you
it
feel?
mattered.
Oh, you felt the full
No.
It
run
mattered.
force of it.
And then I was racked with guilt because I ate your jelly beans.
Oh,
Ooh, they
that's
weren't
okay.
even mine. I
Oh, no,
didn't
the
order
worst
'em.
part was I spat them back into the box and then left the box on your desk.
Is it still there?
No, I went back in like a week later and
And it
put it
wasn't
in the
there.
bin. Yeah,
I'm sure the people that come in to clean on the weekends looked at it and they're like, "What the fuck?
Why would they
Fucking
look inside
gross.
though?
They gotta."
They gotta.
What
So
challenge would
sorry.
you guys, bringing it back to TwitchCon, what challenge would you guys like to see us perform upon other YouTubers
Yeah, what
to
kind
go around
of
the event?
What kind of pain can we put them in?
Oh, smack Steve's ass. There you go.
Ooh, a spank thing.
Oh.
That'll.
Could we do that?
We don't have HR, but they probably have
Oh,
HR.
right.
That's probably weird, yeah.
Spanking is weird. Sexual things are kind of strange. What if it's I can't think of a challenge that would be like harmful but not really harmful.
Something that's like playful, because the jelly bean thing,
was
people
playful.
are down for
It doesn't
that.
But it
hurt
had
you.
a consequence. There was a
Yeah,
repercussion.
exactly.
Something that
But
like
it doesn't harm you.
appeals to all the pussy YouTuber and Twitch people that are like, oh god, I don't want to do that, but then you give them an offer and they're like, okay, you know what, I'm down to do that, but something that's like still dangerous.
Or we lie and tell them that it's for charity, and then they'll just do it.
And then we lose so many contacts. Oh yeah, it's for charity.
Yeah, it's for charity. What
charity?
It's for the Save Me From My
Oh
Dad
my god!
fund.
You know what you should do is if it's for charity, and the way you guys say charity, you don't say it like charity. You should literally have a T-shirt with a chair on it and be like, "It's for charity."
Oh, that's number
Thank you,
one.
Maude
you can
Garrett,
give
for
them
joining us and avoiding lunch
You
today.
can give them a charity.
Can't wait for more of those puns that are inevitably about to come out.
Do you know how disappointed Maude was that she wasn't able to get lunch today and do this podcast instead?
I'm a bit hungry.
I can't believe we made her forego lunch.
And she can't even get lunch after this because she has to go to the streamies.
Yeah,
Because she actually gets
Hey,
nominated
that's
for things.
not- that's
because she
fucked
actually
up.
gets nominated for things.
That's not why we aren't. Actually, yeah, that's why we're not going.
Were
we're
we not invited?
going.
I feel like we weren't even invited.
We weren't invited to the streamies. They had a limited amount of tickets between SourceFed and SourceFed Nerd, and
This
it's really
is
sad because
uncomfortable.
apparently we're not a part of.
And I even missed out. I missed out on the streamies party too.
Well, no, that's your fault.
No,
You
because I-
actively
yeah.
decided to not go.
Yeah.
that was fun. I enjoyed it.
I do that with a
liked
lot
it.
of things. I didn't even go to that visit thing. Did you go to the visit?
Yeah.
What'd you think about the visit?
I get scared.
Yo, okay,
Really?
the crawl space scene where
Yeah, I didn't
she's
like that.
I
oh
wanna
my
see
god,
it. La, la,
I
la,
had
la,
a
la, la.
fucking
Can't
yo,
even
I had
hear
a nightmare. I had a nightmare about it the other night, and I never get nightmares like that. I think it's because I'm living alone now.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
this is
because
something
because my roommate's gone now,
Oh,
That's
isn't
really
he coming back
sad.
though?
and I don't know.
You two should just get married.
Visa situations, that's not as easy as you'd think.
I suggested that.
It's not as easy as you'd think. They're really cracking down on that. And I mean, I feel like Kib and I could come off as a really good gay
You
couple
could-
because we
you
know so much
could.
about each other.
And you
Yeah.
live together.
But they
already.
want to know like
And there's a lot of-
sexual facts.
What do you mean?
Yeah, they ask each partner sexual questions,
Obviously,
and they
he's a
have to
power
match up.
bottom. Obviously, he's a
That's
power
really
No, I take advantage.
that's crossing a line. I feel.
bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, you think so?
What's her favorite position? And I'd have to be like, you know,
I wonder if
Leg
Mike
up.
and I would fail. Leg up. I feel like Mike and I would fail that. Like, because there is a little bit of suspicion that I'm doing it for like my visa, which I'm not. It really doesn't matter.
You've been together
But,
since you were like what?
like 10.
Your visa?
Yeah.
You had to get a visa?
No, I have a visa. Well, I have a
So there's no
green
suspicion
card.
anymore, I imagine, right?
Well, no, but it is kind of weird. Like
I would be
guess.
suspicious of you for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
You seem like a really sketchy person.
I
And then
am.
you have gotten your visa yet? Have you?
It's not visa, it's citizenship.
Citizenship.
No, mine's
Oh, no, yours
mine's
is
a
a visa.
visa.
Yeah.
Let's ask some questions about the U.S. real quick. What are the 3 branches of U.S. government?
Republic, Democrat. No.
No,
Oh dear.
There's
those
the
are parties.
Oh okay.
Wait,
judicial
we can
branch,
flip
the
you.
executive branch, and the
What is this?
This is the 3 branches.
3 branches of government.
What are they?
Legislative,
Oh.
judicial.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Cool. Next question.
Okay.
Who is who was the president before this current president?
George Bush.
Yes! Welcome to
George
America.
W. Bush
Yeah.
Jr.
Right.
George
right.
Bush.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, who is the president that freed all the slaves? Yeah.
Oh, really?
Did you say Malcolm?
No,
I
Abraham
said
Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yes. Who was the most badass president?
Bill Clinton?
No.
Got his dick sucked. No? Whatever.
Theodore Roosevelt. That's pretty badass too.
Oh, he's pretty badass. That's true.
Right.
So anyway, besides your
Whoa,
American
no.
citizenship-
Let's
keep
That
going.
was let's make Maude look like a fool.
No.
Let's give you a quiz about Australia.
Oh God.
Who's Australia's current prime minister?
Dane Cook.
What huge thing happened in Australia this week with the prime minister?
Fuck. I don't know.
What happened? Tell us.
Tony Abbott was the
Was it
prime
a drug
minister of
thing?
Australia
Was
at
it
the
a-
beginning of the week, and then he got booted
Was it a
out.
drug thing?
Why?
And now Malcolm Turnbull is the prime minister of Australia, and I'm pretty sure this is like the 4th prime minister in 4 years.
What?
Wasn't the
What
previous
happened?
prime
Why
minister?
Julia Gillard, Kevin Rudd, Malcolm Turnbull, Tony Abbott.
Okay, she beats us. We don't know
Previous
anything.
prime minister though, wasn't he a big cokehead? And
No.
Wasn't he a sexaholic?
Where do you get this from?
No.
It's just this is all just coming out of here.
I could have sworn that there was an Australian person in power who was a major cokehead hooker fanatic.
What? Where do you
This
get
isn't even a joke. I'm thinking of somewhere else.
members of parliament have been spending the taxpayer dollar to get booty time.
Oh,
So I'm
maybe
not
that's what
completely
it is.
wrong. There we
yeah,
go.
Maybe he
Not
merged all
completely
those
wrong.
ideas together by accident.
And you're from Brisbane.
Brisbane.
Brizzy.
Yes.
Yes.
Brizzy. So I know little bits about Australia.
What is Australia's capital?
Sydney?
What is Australia? What is the capital of Australia?
Australia
Melbourne?
City.
Canberra.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
You guys suck.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
we're
I
bad.
feel better again.
We don't belong in Australia.
Got Abe Lincoln.
We're good.
Who's the current president of the United States?
Obama.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donald Trump said that if you move to America, you have to speak English. But Sarah Palin said if you move to America, you have to speak American.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, that was great.
When was this?
This was recently, like in the past
Recently?
week. Yeah.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
And
Why
I
is
think
she
Will
still
did
there?
a video on it too. Yeah.
Oh my God, why does she still exist?
Sarah Palin.
She needs to stop.
Reina, what the fuck is this topic?
Oh.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, I wanted to talk about it so much because I missed out on it last week. I want to play Kindred Spirits on the rooftop.
Okay, so
More
let's
than
talk.
anything.
I did this in Nerd as
Yep,
well.
yes,
so
you did.
this
And you explained it
game-
well.
Thank you. Let's try it again now that I've done it before. Kindred Spirits on the Roof is about 2 ghosts that went to this high school.
2 lady ghosts.
2 female ghosts that both separately died, and their souls, their spirits, are tied to the school because they died as virgins.
Right.
So to move on, they decide that they want to do the one thing that they didn't do, and that's to have sex. But they
with
want to. They want
each
to have sex
other.
with each other because
Right.
they've fallen in love, but they don't know how to
As
have
ghosts.
sex because they're virgins.
never done it before.
So they have encouraged this girl who attends the school and went to the roof and found these 2 ghosts and could see them. The ghost convinced this girl, please help us and show us
Live vicariously
what,
through?
what sex with
Well,
a
they need to
woman
learn.
is.
Oh, okay.
They want to watch
So that's what the
lesbian
game's
sex.
about?
Yeah.
Encourage all the students at your school to get with each other so that we can see them have sex and learn.
Is this game
Why
out?
can't they just watch porn?
I mean, how do you press play if you're a ghost?
Is this
I
game
guess
out
so.
right now?
You're right, good point.
Is
No,
it
it's
out now?
not. But it's going to be out on Steam, and it's the first erotic uncensored
Does it have
game.
good graphics?
I mean, it's like anime graphics. It's
Oh,
like everything
come
I play.
on!
It's
What
gonna
the
be from
fuck?
What the Fuck Japan,
I
obviously.
want a Playboy Mansion 2.
Oh, what was Playboy Mansion 1?
PS2.
Really?
You remember it?
No.
Tell us.
God damn, was it an experience as a kid?
Why,
What happened in this
these
game?
polygonic boobers?
You're in the Playboy Mansion. You're Hugh Hefner.
Oh.
Going around smacking ass.
Wait, really? It
Are
lets
you
you
good at
smack
that?
ass?
Oh no, I am. Sorry. Leisure Suit Larry was probably the most erotic game I ever played, but I was like 7.
I don't know what that is.
Leisure Suit Larry.
What is that?
There were so many games as a kid that I was like, that I would just get,
I want to know.
I'm sorry, what? What's the end of that sentence?
I just would get so excited about these games.
That's not what he was going to say.
How excited?
Erection
don't-
excited.
Oh,
I
great.
don't want to know. I asked.
I thought you were going to
I
say
asked.
there's so many games I used to get off on.
So Leisure Suit Larry follows this guy, Larry
Okay.
Laffer, who's just a down and out guy who's going bald and he's like middle aged and he's never found love.
Oh,
I only
sad.
played the second one, and I did find you can actually access a lot of DOS games with this. What do they call it? Not an enabler. It's a what is it when you can?
Mods? What? Manipulate.
Play old games on a
emulator.
emulate. That's hilarious. So I ended up playing it again. And it's this guy basically gets kicked out of his own home by his girlfriend.
Oh.
But he accidentally wins the lottery. He accidentally wins a dating competition. And then he's accidentally followed by the KGB. And so it's like a series of adventures, and it's kind of like, it's kind of side scrolly, but it's almost like a 3D map, and it's
sexy?
write the what you have to do.
Wow.
So you have to like be in a
That's old school.
particular position and then write the command.
Yeah. Wait, but it's sexy?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a lot of innuendos in there.
I see.
Here's a deep personal question. Neither of you have to answer, but I will answer it for myself. Have you ever pleasured yourself to a video game?
No.
I have. And it was one time, and I was a kid, and there was a game called Dark Watch, and I think it was for PS2. And there was a very graphic sex scene on top of a watchtower with a vampire and this dude, and you could see full titty.
Really?
Wait, what's
When
the game?
was
Dark
this?
Watch?
Dark Watch, yeah. So you could look up Dark Watch
Interesting.
sex scene right now.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Only
Now, keep in
full
mind-
titty I've seen was in Witcher 3, and I still get overwhelmed by it.
Keep in mind, I was a kid when I saw this, and these were good graphics for me.
Yeah.
So now they're watching the Dark Watch sex scene, and
It's called Night of Passion. Oh, is it
Oh.
this? Does it get you going when you
hell
look at
yeah,
it? Oh,
hell yeah.
wow, that's weird. Hey, these graphics aren't that bad.
Yeah, I mean, it was a cutscene.
She looks like she's enjoying
She
it.
looks like she's a vampire.
Yeah, but she was really playing him for a fool.
Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
that's so sad.
I think
What's that other one?
the most recent sex scene I was excited about was the Far
she looks
Cry
terrifying.
3. Was it Far Cry 3?
Let's get rid
The
of
sex
this.
scene at the end when you sorry for spoiler, but if you haven't played Far Cry 3 and beaten that yet, I've beaten to it. And it was
Pun intended.
That was
an Amazon sex scene where it's like this like vivid.
And
So
big?
let's move on to the next topic.
Wow. Okay. All right. That's gross.
What is Yuri? Happy lesbian ghost? Oh, is that the same? Is that
So
Yuri-
Yuri is a
both
same-sex
know
female
about it.
couple.
Well, yeah, Yuri means lesbian couple in Japanese. But as a category of anime and manga, Yuri means lesbian content made for women by women.
We are going to have a lot of titles for this podcast.
Oh, yeah,
a lot
we
of
are.
possibilities. A lesbian, made for so are you
As
going to
in-
play that for What the Fuck Japan?
Yeah, of course I am.
And
That's
then
the
are you
whole
going to play
point.
Kindred Spirits for What the Fuck Japan? Oh wait,
course I am. That is Kindred
That's
Spirits.
going to be this is Kindred Spirits.
Yeah, that is the Yuri is the happy lesbian ghosts. Yeah, Kindred Spirits. Definitely gonna play it.
Okay, so there was a little bit of a hubbub about this, I guess you could say, and it's not because it's the first uncensored game for Steam. It's the fact that they're targeting schoolgirls.
Yeah, they're
you know?
young.
Yeah.
Oops,
And
sorry, Japan. On behalf of Japan.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're like, we don't care that there's sex in it, but the fact that they're literally underage schoolgirls.
Oh, that is
Be
bad.
18.
Actually, are they? Are they
No.
actually 18
It's
or
a
is it?
high
No, they're
school.
definitely 16 and 17.
But do they talk about the age?
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's in a high school. All the girls in a high school cannot be over 18.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe the high school's only seniors.
Only senior
And
high
they've
school.
all they've all maybe
that how we're
she's-
gonna
It's a
write it off?
stretch.
Yeah, it is a bit of a stretch, but I don't care.
and it's actually coming to Steam. It's greenlit.
Yeah, it's coming for sure.
Huh.
Coming
Pun intended.
for sure.
That's
The other thing.
horribly dangerous.
Yeah, wait, what was I gonna say about oh yeah, like the way we did Honey Pop, it's just gonna be like censored and stuff.
I feel bad for whoever's editing that, and Maddie just looks over in
Maddie.
despair.
That's certainly
just like-
Maddie. He's crying, but that's okay.
But you know what? Maddie will have a fun time editing that one.
Yeah.
Do you ever get an erection while editing? There have
Oh
been
my
times at the office where I've
God.
like edited something and. Yeah. Okay.
He just
Maddie,
said he used to cut Phil's show.
Deep question about how many erections would you say you've gotten in the process of editing Phil's
Okay.
show?
All right.
You know how you felt
okay.
bad before
Hey,
about the
yeah, what
sexual
happened to
harassment
that?
thing, and then that just went out the window?
Yeah, you just don't care anymore. You're just loose now.
Maddie and I have a deep connection, and you can't.
and is that allowed
break
to
that.
be shared with everyone else?
Maddie is allowed to be shared with everyone else because you haven't even answered it. I've only asked the question, so nothing bad has happened yet. Is everything that has happened so far?
He's giggling
kosher?
and looking down.
He's
Maddie's like,
looking coy.
yes.
Yeah.
Maddie's happy about
The
it
boy
because
be
Maddie doesn't
coy.
give a shit because Maddie only cares about Taken King right now.
Oh, that's true. It's Taken King.
Taken.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you
Oh,
said
they're
taking.
No.
No.
Yeah, I hear
Jeez, who
the
doesn't know
expansion on
Destiny?
Destiny is really good. I played like maybe 8 hours of Destiny and I was done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it. I didn't really understand it. I didn't like that there was like a whole persistent like storyline that you have
If
to
I'm playing a
jump
game
on.
like that, I want the story to be good, but I heard the story was really bad, so
I got
didn't.
caught in a grind hole. So it's like the same missions just keep popping up, and I did that over and over again.
Wait,
yeah, to
same
level
missions?
up. Yeah, so you'd like there's about 7 different ones that would pop up in the area, but then it would keep going over and over, and I'm like, Wait a second. It doesn't actually let you know that you've kind of like locked off.
Yeah,
This
it doesn't
level
really teach you
or-
then in
Have
the
you
end.
seen the trailers for any of the Destiny trailer ever?
I've
Yeah,
only seen
I
the
saw the
comparison.
They're
Interesting
always
one.
very cool, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
imagine the game never plays out as cool as the trailer.
Well, that's the same with all games.
Did you see the Halo 5 trailer where they're running down the mountain and shit?
With Nathan Fillion?
God, it was so what?
Nathan Fillion in that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw
that
where it's
new?
all like they're all going down the mountain and everything, and it's like that is one of the coolest trailers I've ever seen for Halo. Did you see it, Maddie?
Wait, is that new?
God, it's so cool.
The new Halo with
Yeah.
Nathan Fillion.
No, I know, but is the trailer new? Because I remember
The trailer's
Nathan
really
Fillion.
new, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why I
Yeah,
haven't
it's
seen
like in
it.
the past few weeks. I'd
I
say.
remember the first Nathan Fillion one.
I don't remember the first one.
That was odd. It was at E3.
Yeah, it was
Was
like
it-
a
was
while
that
ago.
good?
Well, I mean, it was
Oh.
really not telling.
I wasn't a huge fan of the trailers where it showed the one guy like laying down against the pillar, and then the Master Chief would come up.
And then it's the other way around, and Locke was
I was
then
like,
on
I
his
don't really
side.
give a shit about that. But the one where they're all going down the mountain, and it's like this one single shot, and it goes through all these things, and it was like the
Isn't
scene
that
from
coming
the
out
Avengers.
soon? It's coming out like
November.
next.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah, it always comes out in November.
Yeah.
November's a big month for a lot of things.
It
huh?
is.
What else is
Yeah.
coming out in November?
I don't know. Battlefield, Battlefront.
Battlefront, yeah, that's a big one.
I still haven't had a chance to play it yet.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
the new one.
I've
Right,
never
right.
been able to play it.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to at E3. The
The
line
sad
was
part
too
is,
long.
I feel like Philly
I
got a beta thing
did.
for it, and he was
No,
like,
he didn't. Remember, it was for Black
I
Ops 3.
had to go
Remember?
with Steve.
you got to play Battlefront.
It was great.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Oh,
How? Yeah.
What did you play
I was
on?
apprehensive PS4.
Yeah.
I was apprehensive only because I'm not really into sort of like short burst multiplayer FPS games. Not really my thing. It was so freaking good. I was in the Rebel Squad. I think it was on Tatooine or Jakku, and we had to take out the stormtroopers. Now, that was fucking cool. But not only that, but an ATST walks through, like a chicken walker, just like comes through, and no shit, Steve gets a rocket launcher and shoots it, and it topples. And I was just like, tears. There were
That's
tears.
crazy. Oh,
Like, it was beautiful.
were in
that sounds
tears?
fun. Wait, did you play Battlefront
Oh
on
my
the computer?
God. Yeah, we played Battlefront. I played
Yeah,
Battlefront as a kid and everything, and it never got old for me. But I don't know what it is about the new one. I feel like it could get really repetitive.
I mean, they're all the same.
I never got tired of Battlefront 1 and 2.
So why are you
though.
afraid of getting tired of this?
Because
one?
I've been looking at it, I'm like,
Wait,
well,
1 and 2.
maybe I'm just getting too old.
Raina
for...
and I, we filmed our reactions at E3. Well, you didn't. I just shoved a camera in there.
Yeah,
and pressed
it just
record.
happened.
Um,
It was great. It was. I have chills just thinking about it.
yeah.
I get that way now with things. Like, I was super excited for Evolve when the hype was surrounding that.
Yeah, but then cha-ching.
Yeah,
And then
Evolve.
I played it, and I was
It's
just...
not you. Evolve screwed up.
Oh,
Like,
with
it-
all the DLC and
Yeah,
shit?
exactly. If you had started with everything you wanted or expected to have, you probably would have enjoyed
I wanted
it.
like
Could've
10
been
different
Game of the Year.
monsters.
Yeah.
I wanted 10 different monsters and a bunch of different maps, but it was just a big bummer.
Yeah,
Is there anything with that game anymore? Does it just fall off like Titanfall?
it kind of fell off.
Oh, I want to ask you guys, what is the game that you had the highest expectations for and were most disappointed by? And what is another game that you didn't think would be great but it blew your face off?
Oh, it's you.
Sorry. Yeah, I get feetsy.
Wait, hold on here. Now you can do it because I have my foot on.
Well, the obvious answer is Watch Dogs. For
Watch
the game I was
Dogs.
most
Oh,
excited
Watch
for.
Dogs was. I hated it so much. I'm not into like stealthy kind of games like that.
Neither.
What? Oh God, what did I not?
There's a game recently that both Reina and I witnessed. It's called Ghost Recon. Oh man.
No. Oh, it's not Ghost
Yeah, it
Recon.
is.
It's Division.
Rainbow
no,
Siege?
Fuck the Division. No,
What?
it's Ghost Recon, the new one.
Okay.
Where it's 4 players and you're.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't
afraid
know-
to be disappointed by that one.
Okay.
I'm afid to be. But what are you disappointed by? Like what recently
No, I'm
came
not.
out?
Oh, no, you said Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs. I was.
You-
incredibly
right, right,
What
right.
was the
disappointed
underdog that did really surprised you? Mine for me is one that I think I put 160 hours into this game. I loved it. No one else did. And there's going to be not only a sequel, they're going to turn into an MMO, and then it all got shut down because they spent too much money and no one played. Kingdoms of Amalur.
Oh, I
Kingdoms
literally
of
have no idea what that is.
Reckoning.
Never heard of it.
Exactly. It's such a good game. It's such a good game.
It's what is it? It's a
Kingdoms of
role-playing?
Amalur Reckoning. Yeah, it's an RPG,
Okay.
and it was EA, I think, brought it out, if I'm not mistaken. But what I loved about it is that the guy who wrote the lore was R.A. Salvatore, who's an author, and he does a lot of
he did
Forgotten
Star Wars
Realms.
books. I read a Star Wars book.
R.A.
back in the day.
Salvatore.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He does.
I read his
he-
Clone
I feel like
Wars
that's
book
something
back
she
in the
would
day.
know.
It was like this yellow and black book back in the day.
Get
and
out.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh
he
wait, no,
worked-
wait. He also had this one that was he made a Clone Wars book that I read a while ago, and then I read I was really into Star Wars back in the day.
Yeah.
I was really into Sword and Sandal, like not even Sword and Sandal. I was just into fantasy books. This was like this is
I
Forgotten
gotta look
Realms.
up
It's
that
like
book. I'm sorry.
that's all right.
Well, anyway, R.A. Salvatore.
Uh-huh.
Wrote it
He
and-
wrote the lore of this game, and because I was invested,
Such a good writer.
Such a good writer. Oh my God, the way that he writes like swordplay and sword fighting is just sex. It's so beautiful. But this is like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign put into a series. And there's like 20 something books and I've only read about 13 of them, so I'm halfway through. But it's about a drow, which is a dark elf called Drizzt.
Oh, yeah, that's wow, he literally wrote it.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So this is like my most favorite man in the world because he does like, you know, D&D and Star Wars.
Is he a good-looking dude?
You're gonna have to get this. Now.
You know, he's a middle-aged man that lives in, I think, Maine.
Now I have to look up a picture.
Oh, jeez.
He likes Maker's Mark. He kind of looks like a 55-year-old version of you.
Ooh.
Cool.
Oh, I know what game I'm disappointed by.
Yes.
Hyrule Warriors. It's a hack and slash, and it was so disappointing. I got bored of it. Like,
Oh,
So
man,
quickly.
this looks like
So
a middle-aged
excited
version
to.
of me. Damn
let
it.
me see. Let me see. Oh.
Don't you think?
I mean, he's good.
Wait, why is he in front of the Family Guy set?
Does he write Family Guy?
I mean, as a writer, he could probably do a bunch of things. I didn't even know about the Clone Wars thing, so anything's possible.
You gonna read the Clone Wars now?
I mean, it's not canon. But the canon books that I'm reading, they're not great.
Do you watch the animated series?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
is it
you
It's on
good?
Netflix. Hell yeah.
Do you do everything Star Wars related?
I did much more so when I was hosting Star Wars podcasts because we would report on it and review
Stay on
it.
top of it, yeah.
But now I'm like going back to reading Game of Thrones again. Oh, guys, have you played Witcher?
I played Witcher a little bit. I wanted to get more into it, but
I'm stuck.
I ran out of room on my hard drive, so I had to delete it.
That's so sad.
Delete the porn and you'll be all right.
I don't download porn
Porn on
on
Xbox.
It's all free on the internet.
You guys joke about this. I remember I was living with like 4 other people, and one guy had a terabyte hard drive.
What's
of
the
porn.
point?
There's not enough.
Is there
But
going to
would
be an
blame
apocalypse
me.
Sunday? And is he just going to have to resort to like little
as long as
cans
I've
of
got my
beans
hard
and
drive.
his
A
stash of porn?
terabyte of porn?
But he would completely cap the internet every month and would blame it on me because I would play
Oh, you're
games online
sharing
on
internet.
Xbox.
Yeah. Ew, that's
What a turd.
gross.
Yeah.
Wait, how's that even possible? Fucking
Why does he
terabyte
want-
of porn.
Was this
Terabyte.
dude kind of like a weirdo?
No, he was a
I bet if you took
Was
the
he a
porn away,
sex
he'd be
addict?
weird.
he was a swimmer, very good at swimming.
Oh, jeez.
So-
And yet, there. I mean, everybody has a dark
Is this a
side.
metaphor?
No.
He was just, what is this? I don't understand.
He was
what
an
the swimming-
athlete.
That's, yeah.
So he's
Wait,
just like, he
did he
had a lot of
compete?
testosterone
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
needed to get those buckets out. I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, you said
Reina,
buckets.
you say a lot worse things, aka
I
the
do.
dump one in me thing.
Hey, that is a Jeremy term. That's not my
You
term.
used it and I felt gross.
I texted it to you, yeah. It
Oh,
was pretty
fucking,
weird.
ugh.
What's next on the list?
Okay, well, what's next
Five
on the
Nights at
list?
Freddy's thing is next.
Oh, I'm so excited. There's going to be a Five Nights at Freddy's open. Wait, no.
Damn
it's
it,
an
Ricky!
RPG.
I wish you just wait. Can you drive? Oh man, can you somehow loop around this
that
whole
we
thing
can
and then go
see?
behind the couch? No, don't come that way though.
But, like, come around from this
Yeah,
way,
come
though.
around from this side.
Can you
and
grab
come
my
in.
phone? It's in the.
Yeah, well, before the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, there's actually
A game.
they announced
RPG.
another goddamn
But
Five
it's
Nights
not,
at Freddy's.
It's not like Five Nights at Freddy's 5. It's a completely different, like, RPG world
he's sticking
game.
to that. He's not going to make another Five Nights at Freddy's.
Do you know why? Because he did such a good thing. He made this game. Everyone loved it. It was an overnight success. Blah 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 blah. And then he got greedy.
He got
And then he
greedy?
kept making these
The
games.
good part is-
same,
No,
same,
he
but
wanted to.
different.
I find that the most recent Five Nights at Freddy's is the best one. Yet,
I was going
though.
to say, I don't.
Yeah,
I think that he.
just drive by. Just don't even. So let's continue the conversation and ignore Ricky.
Okay, let's ignore Ricky. I love the Five Nights at Freddy's whole like storyline in its entirety because he planned for it to only be 4 games and he wanted to tell the story through the lore, and it makes sense. And all the mini games towards the end of all the games
And there's a lot
tell
of
you the
deep-
story.
There are a lot of deep stories within
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's, so I can imagine when they do. Oh, by the way, the next game is a role-playing game. I don't know what that entails or what that even means for Five Nights at
What
Freddy's.
do you choose? What
role-playing.
kind of security guard you are? You're like
No.
stoic, or you're.
I bet you play
Childish.
as the kid. I bet it's like a playoff of the last game where you play as.
That's right. Reina has different hair.
Oh my god! I went Super Saiyan.
Do you feel different?
Yeah, I
Oh
do.
my god, you went Super Saiyan.
I feel fun.
Yeah, put blue contacts in and use Susie Fusion.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Oh, Ricky!
Does that mean I'm Trunks
Oh my god!
and you're Goten?
Who am I then? Who am I, Krillin? No, Maddie's Krillin.
Oops, that's my stomach.
And then who am I?
You're more like
Oh, I didn't mean it like.
You look so bummed out.
But it's getting all better though.
You're Gohan.
It is actually.
You're Gohan,
You're
but only when you're
Gohan.
when he
Only
grows
when I
up.
shower.
No. Only when he grows up and he's like the Super Saiyan Man. What's that thing that he does? He goes through a phase.
Goten.
The Super Saiyan Man.
The Great Saiyaman?
Yeah.
That's my favorite saga.
That's who.
that's my
That's
favorite.
who Septic is.
The
for
Great
sure.
Saiyaman, is that with Cell or is that with Majin Buu?
It's right after Cell.
It's before Majin Buu.
Yeah.
This is during the fighting tournament.
I didn't see that
That's
one.
my favorite one as well.
My favorite one's Cell.
We're talking about
My favorite one
we're
was Cell.
talking about Dragon Ball
Oh,
Z,
yeah.
by the way.
goes to high school. Gohan falls in love. He meets Videl.
I don't
Yeah,
I
but
don't recall
Vidal's
this one at all.
Hercule's daughter. Like, what are the
It's all right.
chances? Hercule.
Satan.
Ricky, did you know they're making a Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
I want to talk about Dragon Ball. I don't give a shit.
Dragon Ball's not gonna get the views, Ricky.
Okay, so when they shrunk down and went to Majin Buu's blood system, that was a little weird for me.
Was that in... I don't even remember that.
What the hell is that?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Sorry, I thought you were anime fans. My bad.
I didn't like
guess
Majin
I'm-
Buu as a villain. I liked Cell a lot, though. Cell was my favorite.
Yeah.
I like
Cell
Fat
Saga.
Buu. Oh, Cell's the best.
I actually only liked the Cell Saga.
I think I cried.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Cry. Yes.
Wait, are you watching Super right now?
No.
Oh, why? Why like
No.
that? You got why?
And GT lost me.
Well, duh. But this is.
Is that the one where he goes Super Saiyan 4?
3 and then 4, and then they look like lion mates.
And then didn't he go past 4? Didn't they do a Super Saiyan what?
If they yelled for 19 episodes straight, then probably.
which they do. Wait, did you watch the Resurrection F movie?
Hold on, can we just all do an audition to be in Dragon Ball
Yeah,
Z?
absolutely.
Okay, let's do it one at a time and far away from the mic so we don't crush everything. Oh, Maddie's got it on lock.
Not bad.
Thank
Not
you.
bad. Mine is
This is what they would have to do for like hours in
yeah,
the booth.
I'm lightheaded now.
Yeah.
Did anyone ever pass out while they were filming or doing the voiceovers?
That'd be so funny if they did, but they'd never release
Do I have to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You sound like the Japanese version of the show. That's what they sound like.
Yeah.
I was doing my impression of a Ferrari.
I was gonna say, yeah, you didn't get the job for Dragon Ball, but hey, you got the sound
Top
effects
Gear.
for
Thank you guys.
Great.
I do that sound
Forza.
effects for Top Gear actually.
Welcome to Forza.
Just pans
Anyway.
over, does the real life footage of me doing that instead of actually showing the car.
All right, so the FNAF movie is what I'm more excited about, more so than the game.
The
I'm
Snuff
curious how
movie?
they're gonna Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
FNAF.
Yeah. What did you think it was?
Snuff?
You ever seen a snuff film before?
No.
Me neither.
Wait, I don't really even understand it. It's just murder.
Yeah, it's just
porn?
murder. I don't think it's
Torture?
porn.
Torture
It's
murder?
gay.
I think it's just someone killing someone. Right?
Like, for real, though?
I think so.
What?
Yeah.
I have a safety bubble where only good things happen, and when people have that kind of conversation, I put my bubble up and I don't want to know about it.
Yeah.
There are places. I mean, like sometimes you get curious and you see things on the internet and you're like, well, I mean, you see the title and you're like, well, what the fuck
No,
would
some
that look
people
like?
have
So you click on it.
self-control.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes someone posts a thing on like Facebook and you click it by accident. And you're like, whoa! Like the other day, I saw there are these
What about
three.
that lice video?
Oh, that's not a big deal. There are these 4 cheerleaders walking on the street, and a motorcyclist is going like 50 and clips one of them, and it's
And
the
then-
most disgusting thing ever.
Did she die?
I mean, the caption said, luckily she only had minor injuries, but everyone in the comments was like, what? She's dead.
Really?
It was
Did she
so.
go flying?
Well, she went
she
off screen almost
broken?
immediately, but it was like, "Wing!"
Is she
and they
bro-
did a freeze frame, and she was broken.
No. Oh my god.
I don't like watching people break bones. You know, like they always used to do that on the extreme sports kind of shows.
Oh,
Like,
you remember
all those
Scarred?
injuries. Yeah, that. No, I don't ever.
I
That was
can't
like
watch
my
it on,
shit.
like,
That was my
Tosh.
favorite. I think
Oh my
that's
God,
what
I hated it.
desensitized me later on in life was Scarred.
That makes sense.
So
There's a lot of things on like Tosh I can't watch. Like he'll like straight up show like bone coming out
Oh
of stuff.
yeah,
and,
I'm
like,
not.
And then he just
okay
makes a
with
joke out of it
that.
right
Yeah, and he's just
afterwards.
like, you stupid pussy.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what-
not
well,
okay with that.
you like that stuff though, I thought.
No, not really. It kind of there's a level. Like I'm weird. I'm okay to a point, and then something makes me queasy. I'm okay with dead people.
When we were going to the beach a little bit ago, we were like,
to the beach. Oh yeah, we did.
we think there's a car accident because we've been piling up, and you're like, maybe we'll see a bunch of dead bodies.
That was a joke.
I was running through Central Park and I was like, there's going to be a DB around here. I've seen enough Law and Order, SVU to know that in those bushes,
There's
some
a
bitch,
DB.
there's a DB.
There's just a decapitated head because it's SVU.
Culprit is just lingering around.
Ready to attack.
But Olivia Benson and Elliot Stabler
Were
will
we
save
talking
me.
about the Five Nights at Freddy's
Yeah,
movie?
we can't stay on it for some
Oh my
reason.
god, what is wrong with
No,
us?
I don't know. Maybe
They're
we're
using
not that
practical
interested.
effects, I guess. I don't know why I'm clapping like
Wait,
I'm
did you
super
see
excited.
the
I don't really
pictures?
care.
I found pictures of it. I found the pictures of the animatronics, and they look amazing.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really cool.
And they look terrifying.
I just hope that the movie itself is really scary, and I hope they get a good director and a good writer for it.
Yeah, they already have a writer. I forgot what his name is. Keen or something like
Yeah,
that?
Keenan and Kel.
Yeah, right. That's yep.
But I think
Animatronics freak me out.
I legitimately
Yeah,
think the
they're
Five
gross.
Nights at Freddy's movie has a lot of potential.
It definitely does.
You
It's
had a
going to be
dream?
terrifying.
What?
You
I had a
about-
dream that this is going to be a good movie. Is that what you said?
No.
Oh, what'd you say?
I had a dream about the movie The Visit recently.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you've seen that, there's like a scene
wanna
where
see
there's
it.
where the old lady is in the crawl space when so these
I'm
two
not-
kids.
No, I don't want to know.
Then close your ears, damn it! It's
Okay.
not even a spoiler. It's not a big deal.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's just a scary moment.
I wanna be
You'll still be
scared.
okay. Then close your ears, Jesus. And there are the two kids that are just playing around in the crawl space underneath the house, and suddenly you just see the old lady just like hobbling forward underneath the crawl space, and we were just like, oh, and oh.
Yeah, I didn't
God.
like it. I didn't like that.
Yeah,
But I'll tell you
well,
right now, scary movies equate to really good cuddling.
Okay. What? Not really.
Oh my
There's
God.
always
We
an
just 'cause, like,
ulterior motive.
Oh, I'm so
Oh my
scared.
God.
So please hold me.
Yeah, exactly. And you're just like, oh.
I don't think I've ever done that.
What?
I'm pretty sure Darren can, attest to that. I think at one time I was like, vroom.
Yeah. Darren and I have cuddled during horror movies
Several.
Horror
Many
movies or horror
times.
movies? They sound the same when you say it.
Whole movies?
Horror movies?
Do you cuddle when you're watching horror movies?
I mean, you gotta.
You ever watch porn with friends? No, okay. Next topic.
I have Genie in a
I have
string
to.
bikini.
I have to.
Genie in a string bikini.
What's that?
Yep, that's a funny ass porn that you should watch with,
With
your
friends.
I liked. There was this one porn thing where it covered all the body parts with like fruits or popcorn or something, and it was just very funny. I don't know, Maddie, you've seen it, right?
What?
Yeah, Maddie and see, this is why Maddie and I connect on an emotional
Why have
level.
you guys seen the same porn?
But you know what the topic today that I'm most excited about?
Five
Video
Nights at
games and
Freddy's?
movies?
No, forget that. It's actually right here on the 8x11 sheet. It's video game movies that are in production. So I'm going to
Assassin's
list off
Creed.
some movies that are in production. Some of them are very
Okay,
surprising.
let's raise our hands if we want to
yeah.
see it.
Oh, no, hold on. No. Can I try and guess as many as possible?
Yeah, yeah.
Assassin's Creed,
Yeah, that was on the list.
Warcraft,
I didn't mention that because I didn't really care that much.
but it's a video game that's...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he has.
I
he
put-
picks
I-
and chooses.
well,
Duncan
it was-
Jones is directing it. It's been pushed back 3 times.
He's a pick and chooser.
All right,
Yeah.
fine, you go then.
So
I'll raise my hand.
we're going to start off with the most surprising one, Roller Coaster Tycoon.
What? How
You're
did
thinking
they
to
make
yourself,
a
what?
movie?
And I don't know how that's going to be made into a movie. It had question marks next to the release date, and here comes a burp.
Ew, that was like ew.
I tried
in
to
your
keep it down.
Stomach. Maybe it'll be a horror movie.
What is this?
What is this?
I have
God.
to. Oh yeah,
Oh, this is the porn.
yeah. That's the porn. So she's eating.
Oh
She's
my
fingering herself,
God!
but
He's
she's playing a
playing
guitar.
guitar.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's playing- oh,
it's amazing.
That's
She's
amazing.
DJing.
A movie that I'm
God.
very excited, or a video game into a movie that I'm very excited about is Far Cry.
Ooh, I want to see that
Far
one.
Cry.
Far Cry.
Gran Turismo.
Don't
Turismo.
care.
I used to Turismo.
Turismo.
Yeah, I used to play it though. So I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll be like the Need for Speed movie. They'll get Aaron Paul.
I mean, I didn't hate the Need for Speed movie.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Was it good?
I didn't hate it.
Did it have good car scenes?
A lot of
Well, good
a
car.
lot of
Yeah,
moments.
good.
Yeah.
So this is a weird one that I don't. The Sims.
How do you make a movie out of
The
that?
Sims is literally just someone's life. I mean,
Yeah, it's
I
just a
would
family.
try and get my friends into it and explain what The Sims is about, and they're like, so it's literally just
It's
life.
Second Life.
So
Yeah.
here's one that's been on the books for a very long time. The Halo movie originally was going to be Neil Blomkamp,
Yeah.
who's now directing the Alien movie.
Yes.
Ha ha! That's the thing.
Rightfully
I
so.
must. That is. When is that coming out? Do you
Well,
know?
he had a really good 2 movies, and then Elysium didn't do so well, and then Chappie didn't do great at all.
Oh,
Wait, he had
yeah.
good 2 movies. I thought it was
Chap-
District 9. What was before that?
What was this? Didn't he do another good movie? I mean, half of Elysium was good. The first half.
I think
I've never seen
it was
Elysium.
District 9 that was the only good one.
That's it. Right, and that launched him, and then women.
And then Chappie was just a music video for
Chappie?
Diane Bird.
I had an option to watch Chappie, but instead I watched Ex Machina on our way back from London. That's what I did.
What's weird though about
Yes.
Chappie is I've heard from people that have seen it that love it, and then I've
Love
heard
it.
from people that hate it.
Ex Machina.
No,
Ex
Chappie.
Machina. Oh, I've only heard people that love Ex
Oh,
Machina.
Ex Machina's great.
You saw it?
Oh, it's fantastic.
What's Hugh Jackman like in? Oh, you haven't seen it. Oh, okay. Yeah, Hugh Jackman's got like he's an Australian in it, which is odd. I think, and he's got a mullet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it hot?
And he's the baddie.
What I love about Blomkamp movies
Is
is
a mullet hot?
No.
There is only one answer.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it. Even if it's Hugh Jackman?
Even if it's Hugh Jackman.
Jesus.
Even if it's huge Ackman.
Woo!
the Metal Gear Solid movie.
Oh, that's gonna be exciting. I hope
yes.
they are they gonna make it campy? They should make it campy
Yeah,
and weird. Like
be
they should
able to,
have,
like,
Are they
pan
going
over
to
and look at
whitewash
tits.
it?
You mean because of all the weird moments?
No, they're just gonna hire like a lot of white actors in it.
I hope.
I mean, the way it's written, it's not like Snake isn't white.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
I
they're
think
gonna
it'll
have.
be okay.
Hold on, what are they gonna do about the bikini sniper?
You gotta just like there has to be a moment in the movie where you can just pan over.
Imagine explaining that
zoom
to
in.
the actress.
Wait, speaking of Bikini Sniper, Jeremy sent me. Oh, actually, I saw it too because I'm on Yandere Dev's site all the time. But you know, Yandere Simulator, he ran a contest where he had people draw the Yandere girl as Metal Gear Solid, and it looks amazing.
Yeah?
She looks fantastic. All of them,
Can you
all the
explain
fan art.
yandere
Check it
to me?
out.
Yandere?
Yandere is this type of girl. It's an archetype of girl that is so in love with you that she's willing to kill or even kill you to
Yeah.
make sure you can't belong to anyone else. It's
Oh,
one of those
yeah,
Very
crazy-
practical.
Like Cupid
Yeah.
and Arrow.
They use practical effects.
Exactly. It's pretty nuts. But yeah, Japan has a lot of creepy.
Raise your hand if you're
things.
excited for the Minecraft movie. It's actually the only reason I'm excited about it is it's directed by the guy who is in Sunny in Philadelphia.
No
Mac.
way.
Mac.
Really?
Yeah. Or I don't know if it's written or directed. Maybe both.
Mac?
I mean,
is
he's
that Rob
good, right?
McElhenney?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my
Wowee.
God! What? He's gonna what? It's
Yeah.
gonna be so weird.
Yeah, I know, right?
All
Do you know
right.
he's married
I'm
to D?
interested. Yeah.
He's what?
He's married to Sweet D.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
they're
actually
married
did.
in real
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Sunny.
That's such a good
Hey,
show.
I'm only just getting into it now and I'm liking it.
Yeah,
What
you know
season
they
are
film
you
it in
on?
L.A. Just so you
Yeah.
guys know.
Oh,
That makes
they film it in
sense.
L.A.
I
Yeah.
feel cheated.
Yeah.
They change a lot from season one, but
Once they get better cameras, it loses its touch for me. I think, and that's with a lot of series, like Arrested Development when they started.
I
Well,
have
oh my
so
God,
many
the fourth
problems
season
with
of Arrested Development is a shit ball.
what the one on Netflix?
Yeah.
Again, I'm
Well, no,
only
they're all on
season
Netflix,
one
but-
of that.
No. The last one was only on Netflix. I
It's
think.
weird though because every time I see a show and I'm really into it, the first 3 seasons are like filmed with their low budget kind of cameras and everything, and then I'm like, you know what? I'd like to see this with some high budget stuff like Parks and Rec, and then it gets to the high budget cameras and because they've gotten like
Money.
some popularity, and
went
then it's
Hollywood.
just like I don't know. I mean, the writing and all that stuff is still the same, but it just loses its kind of
Oh,
campy
I just
feel.
had a burp. I'm sorry.
That was nice,
Maybe that's just you. Like you just like old styley.
but that's weird though because I hate old movies. I can't watch.
They
Black.
hate you, you know?
Yeah.
I
That is
agree.
a two-way street there, right?
Speaking of things that I hate, that no, I don't hate this at all. Last of Us movie.
Whoa.
That's a yes.
Whoa, pow.
I don't even
I
know
think
if I'll
it's-
man up to see it, or woman up, I should say, to see that one.
I'm excited
you'll
to
be
see
fine.
a
Ooh,
good
I'm a
zombie
little
movie.
pussy.
again.
Just cuddle with someone.
I'm a puss. Lepus.
A game I used to play back in the day on PS2 a lot, Sly Cooper.
That's gonna be a
The
movie.
Yeah,
know it.
not excited for
But
that
like
one. though.
how?
I'm past that age. So here's a movie that I think we're all going to be very excited for. Portal.
Oh, but like how? It doesn't matter. It's gonna be good.
You've seen? Oh my God, Corridor Digital's done.
Oh,
so
I could
many...
do GLaDOS. I mean, they'll probably get the girl who voiced GLaDOS
Oh, I
to do
love
GLaDOS,
her.
but I could do
Well,
a
it.
sing-songy kind of robot.
Um,
That's like 90% of all voiceovers I've ever done is like a robot.
robotic.
Yeah.
I think I can only do robotic things too. GLaDOS. What does she say? Like that's mean and like kind of snide.
Oh, she'd always just be like, "You're only human. You will die." She'd always do stuff like that.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Another one. I think
Yeah.
this actually would be a really great trilogy movie, Mass Effect. I could.
Would watch, but are they going to do Femshep or Dudeshep? Probably Dudeshep, huh?
I imagine
Dude
Dude
Ship,
Shep, yeah.
Oh man, Femshep was so good in that series.
Really?
Kezzy's
I
really
haven't played
excited about
Fem
that
Shep.
one.
Great.
And then finally,
Hi, my name is Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite movie on the Citadel.
the Fassbender movie of the year.
Fast boner.
He's got a big dick.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Michael
In
Fassbender.
Shame, you see it swing.
Why do you know? Just
Shame.
because-
He's shown it in I think a few movies
Oh,
now.
he has?
Yeah.
I'm looking that up right now.
I'll look again.
Yeah, the Assassin's Creed movie's coming out. I am pretty excited for that.
This
I'd
is
say.
like, you know, there are actors and actresses that just know they've got it going on. So nude scenes just aren't a problem. Ava Green, She's like nude
Eva
in
Green.
most
Who
of
is
her.
that?
Eva Green.
Well, now I gotta look around.
Why is it? I can't see any. What's the movie?
He's probably paid a lot of money to not have it searchable.
What's
I
the
guess.
movie?
Shame.
Okay, so what is the person that you're saying? How do you spell her name?
EVA
EVA.
Green. She has been in 300, and you see her tatas. Oh my god, just an amazing
Oh,
body.
I know who that is. Yeah, okay.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
is
that's
this
it.
What?
Yeah. Okay, I know who that is.
Is that it? Is that it?
Let me see. I'll confirm it.
Is it?
Imagine if he's a grower.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh. I mean,
He's got a lot of pubic hair.
oh yeah, that's a lot. But like, that's like all right. I thought it was gonna be like terrifyingly huge.
let's-
That's not hard. Imagine
know.
that hard.
Yeah, it'll probably come up to like here. Like he could probably give himself a titty.
He
dog,
sure
yeah,
could.
titties.
Hey, what time are we at, Maddie? What? Wow, this podcast about Michael Fassbender's dick has gone by quick. So let's top it off with your favorite video game movie. I'll start it off.
I'll give you
favorite.
a clue. Ready?
Okay.
Your soul is mine.
Mortal Kombat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's also
well, I
Maddie's.
heard that was really bad, though.
Oh, it's
It
so
is.
bad. It's wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. Johnny
have-
Cage.
I couldn't stay awake during it.
What about Street Fighter? With
No.
Didn't see
Kylie
that.
Minogue?
No.
Jean-Claude
What's
Van
yours?
Damme?
What's yours?
Unhappy.
What's yours?
Silent Hill.
Yeah, that's right. That movie traumatized me.
It's
I
it's
saw it when I was a little bit
grotesque.
younger,
Yeah, I'm not
and I
about
had
it.
woken
It's
up from.
grotesque.
I was at a sleepover, and I woke up from my slumber, and I woke up to the part where Pyramid Head is ripping this girl's skin off.
Oh, yeah.
And I woke up to that, and I looked over, I was like, whoa!
Wow! Wow!
Oh my
wow!
god,
Wow.
what happened?
Yeah, Pyramid
That's
Head
a movie?
holds his
Oh
girl
my
up, and he
God.
grabs her
It's
skin,
Silent Hill.
rips it off. It's
I
really
will
vile.
never watch
Yeah.
that.
You know those like scary nurses, like the
Yes.
mummy nurses?
I recognize that my favorite video game movie, not a good movie. It's bad, but I don't care. It's the Doom movie.
Dune.
I never even watched
Doom.
it. Doom.
I did it again.
It's the Doom movie. Yeah, I don't know. It's campy.
With The Rock?
It's fun.
Yeah,
It has a
yeah.
really cool first-person scene, and there are a lot of. I love monsters.
With the dogs?
No, you're thinking of Resident Evil.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Resident
No.
Evil was good. 2002.
No, I
Dogs.
swear Doom.
I enjoyed it.
Did they had some sort of animal that was
No, it's just the monsters. It's like the. Oh, it had the skinless kind or the hairless kind of wheelchair monster that was flopping around. Did you see that?
I thought that
flopping?
Doom was a great game. I was playing that when I was 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
But I
I-
would go into God mode and then just get my BFG and fuck shit up.
I went back and played modded Doom 3, and I couldn't get into it anymore. But the new Doom
It's so
looks.
pixelated and awful.
You seen
Wait,
gameplay from the new
Doom?
the new Doom that's coming out?
New Doom?
What? When?
Oh yeah.
I've showed you this countless times.
Are you sure?
Oh my god! It was showed
happens in
gameplay at
it?
E3. We got excited about it. You
Oh,
gotta
it's
see-
got hyper violence.
What?
It's got hyper violence.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
No,
remember.
thank
and
you.
it looks
Yeah.
fast paced. The only problem with
Bethesda.
it though is the chainsaw animation because it's like the same one every time and it takes forever. Other than that though, I'm sure they'll fix that by the time. That's
I feel like
pretty
that's
much.
all they had to showcase for now.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm very excited though. Hell yeah. Doom. And this has been, I guess, one of the worst Super Panic Frenzy podcasts we've ever had. Only getting worse. We've discussed some horrible things.
Yeah, that was
And I wouldn't
pretty
have it
bad.
any other way. It wouldn't be a Super Panic Frenzy
My
podcast
hand
without
doesn't
it.
hurt anymore.
That's good.
Is it discolored still?
Are you
No?
are you
fine.
very
Normal.
hungry?
I'm starving.
Are you
Okay,
getting
let's
lunch
get
after
you
this?
some food.
Yeah.
Are we all gonna go out for lunch? Or are you going out with other people?
Well, I'm taking
People that-
Audrey out.
Oh, I thought I was going.
Yeah, I mean, you can come too if you want.
Yeah, I mean, if you come too, I guess.
Cool. So we're gonna go out and get some lunch. I'm Steven Suptic.
I'm Reina Scully.
I'm Maude Garrett.
And remember, if you're listening to this on the SoundCloud, there are some really weird visual moments that you might want to check out on YouTube.
YouTube.
Or if you're just in the mood for the old audio while you're mowing the lawn, check it out on SoundCloud because
And-
it's a rootin' tootin' good time, even audio-ly.
Yay. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
And gosh darn it, subscribe to the SoundCloud part of it.
That too.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigato, I don't need to do that. I actually sound like that.
Click the annotation to see the most recent podcast featuring our guest Parker Games, where we talk about how to get retweets on Twitter because he has such a massive Twitter following and no one really understands why.